for me, the thing that has made certain movies or experiences bad
Right.
are the other actors, are other method actors. My first feature film was called The Beast. Very Kevin Reynolds, who directed Waterworld, right?
Uh-huh.
Directs this movie with Jason Patrick,
Sure.
the actor.
Yep.
Was a producer on this film who had developed the concept of the movie from a play called Nanawate.
Mm-hmm.
So the movie was literally about the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. So it's about how this tank battalion of Russians gets lost in a valley and how these mujahideen are attacking them with like stones and stuff and winning, you know, because of their faith. So I'm literally working on this movie. I'm playing a tank loader, a Russian tank loader. And I had to study with a guy named Dale Dye from Warriors Incorporated. I had to learn how to do the tank.
Uh-huh.
And he had trained Charlie Sheen and all those guys for, what was it?
Red Dawn? No.
No. Platoon. For Platoon. So here I am playing a Russian soldier. And this actor, Don Harvey. You know Don Harvey? You ever seen Don? Oh, Don's great. Don's a very talented guy. I don't know what he's doing now. He's always working. But he's a pretty smarmy, intense method guy. And we're sitting there in Israel. I'm away from home. I'm doing my first movie. And we're like eating some food at that's the all-in buffet at the hotel they put us at. And he turns to me and just says something totally mean and like, just trying to deliberately hurt my feelings, but not in the context of the work, in our personal interaction. He literally turns to me like, he goes, you know something, Steven? What really bothers me about, and like what I didn't know is it was a method trick he was doing. He was doing that in our personal life because on the set the next day, he wanted things to go a certain way. And I'm like, that was weird. And I don't know what technique that is, but it's very inefficient.
Sure. I mean, I think you need to be on the same page with another actor you're working with. If you're not trusting each other and working with each other, then it doesn't make any sense to me because it's a dance.
Now, Don Harvey might call in someday on this program and go, no, dude, I just did it because
it's possible. But what you're talking about, it's like if you're doing a dance with somebody else, you need to work together on the dance.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, but I don't think other than accidents on a set, you stepped on a rake and it hit you in the head, you didn't know it was going to happen. I think actors have been the creepiest thing about my experience.
Creepiest?
Yeah. The one bad movie.
I mean, I did a commercial with Steven Seagal and he punched me in the face. So, I mean, that was like an awful experience.
But break that down for me because he's in Russia now, so you're safe.
Yeah, no.
Seagal, you're doing a commercial with Steven Seagal. And did you say something or you just thought you were a
They
chump?
hired these actors. They wanted to make sure we could all do stunts. And we get to set. And Steven Seagal goes, so you're a stunt guy? I'm like, well, I'm actually an actor, but I do my own stunts. He goes, most of the time when I work with stunt guys, they wear a metal sheet under their clothes because when I hit them, I don't break their ribs. I was like, okay. And we get to the scene. He has to throw a back fist to my face. And I had heard that he hits people and can't pull his punches. So I went to the other actors in the set when we were about to do my shot, and I gave them all $20. I go, when the time comes, come and give me my 20 back. And we go to do the shot, and he throws the back fist, and he pulls the punch, and throws it, and hits me in the face. Like, literally.
Knocks you to the ground.
Yeah.
It's Seagal.
Yeah. It's a big fist. And he hit me, and I drop. And the director comes out and says,
we got it.
No, the director goes to Seagal. He goes, did he lean in? Was it his fault? And Seagal,
about you?
Yes. And Seagal looks at me and goes, no, it wasn't.
See, right? Seagal's not such a bad guy.
But I hit the ground, and I went to everyone and I said, pay up. And everyone comes up and gives me the 20 back. And he goes, you bet everybody that I'd hit you? I'm like, yeah, everybody. Because I knew he would do it. And we do another take, and he hit me in the face again. He hit me twice, dropped me twice. Yeah.
You took 2 back fists from Steven Seagal.
And at the end of the day, he called me to his trailer, and he had 2 girls in there. He had some sort of like military training guy and like a microbiotic chef, and they were all there. And somebody playing the guitar, and he comes and he goes like, I just want to thank you for your work today. As he sat there in his kimono playing the guitar. He's like, namaste. Thank you so much for being here. I'm like, this dude punched me in the face twice today.
So let me get this right. And his
fist.
rider is trainer, chef, 2 chicks on the side.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
They were interns.
Interesting.
They weren't wrestling interns.
What was the location of that movie? That commercial here in America?
That was in the Valley in a liquor store. Yes. Yeah. I was like on Victory in some liquor store off of I want to say Coldwater Canyon.
Circus liquor? Was it circus?
It was not Circus, but I
Oh.
shot at Circus before.
That's
Did not there.
Well, can I just tell you right now? I literally told that guy in the yellow shirt 2 months ago, if I raise the money and I call Seagal in Russia now, I want to call Steven Seagal and go, if I give you $1 million, will you be my instructor, my martial arts instructor for a month? If I pay you $1 million and I film it, I'll give you the back end. I'll negotiate whatever. I'll split 50-50 all the profits. If it makes $100 million, I give you 50. I don't care. I just want to come to Russia and have you teach me martial arts. Because you ever see his videos? It's the cool. No, it's Fred Astaire of martial arts, dude. He takes a guy by his thumb and goes, and the guy goes like the Matrix. The guy flips through the air. It's the greatest thing I've ever.
It's great.
I want to learn that.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Okay, Joe. You can come
both,
direct it.
Let's go to Russia.
You can direct it.
We're going to Russia. Look.
Putin ain't ready for Reitman and Baldwin. I tell you right now, baby.
But actor. I did a movie recently with an actor who I deeply admired, right? Who I was a hero of mine when I was younger, and I was offered the job by a friend. He's like, "Do you want to do a scene with this actor?" I said, "Absolutely. He's a hero of mine. I absolutely want to do it." And I got to set, and my friend's like, "Do you want to meet him?" And the actor who I admire was talking to a craft service person, and they led me up to him, and he goes, and the producer said, "I'd like to introduce you," and the guy goes, "I'm busy," because he was talking to a girl. At which point, Casper Van Dien walks by. You know Casper, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Casper walks by. He's like, "Word of the wise: don't interrupt him when he's talking to women." Like that was I was like, "What is that?" Right?
Who was the actor? You can't tell me.
I'd rather not.
You
He's
can't
still
tell
a
me.
It
And
was your brother.
huh?
It was his brother.
Yeah, no. and then we got to shoot the scene, and they were like, the director says, "Who do you want us to do coverage of first?" And the actor says, "I want to do my coverage first." So they set up the camera, they go over my shoulder, and they go to the actor. And the director, he goes to the director, he goes, "How long have I known this guy?" He's like, "Years." He's like, "How long have we been here?" "A couple hours." "How long have you been having this conversation?" 5 minutes. He goes, "Okay, I'm ready." And then he sits there, he looks at me, they go, action, they're rolling, he just goes, "Line." And the director goes, "Where's my money?" And he goes, "Where's my money?" And then I go, "I don't know." And then he goes, and then he looks at me and he goes, "Line." And he did that for the whole scene. The whole scene said line, one line at a time. The director fed him every line for the whole scene.
It wasn't Mickey Rourke. It wasn't Mickey Rourke.
It was Mickey Rourke.
Because
Yes.
listen,
Yes.
he's the only guy that can get away with that in my book. He's the only legend that can get away with that kind of behavior because he's so brilliant.
This twisted tail, rapping through the bridge we set sail. Guilty pleasures misunderstood. It's so bad it's good.